like it's apparent. Name brand, top shelf, and never shopping on clearance. I tried to get them boys a game, but they just couldn't hear. Smoking a ring so thick that I just couldn't clear. All this smoke was so thick, I simply just couldn't see. I won't lie, I'm a little higher than I wanted to be. But fuck it, I popped a cap and now I'm off to the stars, floating through outer space.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy C, man. Welcome to the Pressure House Media, the Pressure House, episode number 6, man. I'm joined by my co-host, as always, my guy, my main man, J10.
Yo, what it do?
Big Cary Cooper in the house, baby.
What's up? How y'all doing?
But as we're introducing, who we got here?
Oh, it's that girl Jade, man, the new Frenchie, you know what I'm saying? She's looking like she's just loving life right now.
Yeah, she just cuddle up. She be finding a lap and she just be sleeping, man. I wish I was a puppy, goddamn it.
Seems like the life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, Cash came out there to us earlier and he's like, how do I get this dog to go to sleep?
You just
let him lay.
Yeah. He was like,
should go to sleep.
What do I do with her? Like, let her go to sleep, bro. What do you mean? He was tripping.
Boy, it was Ricky Bobby with his hands.
Man, we don't got a whole lot of topics on the board, but man, what do y'all think about this whole Andrew Tate thing, man? They let my guy out of jail, man.
Man, do you know who Andrew Tate is, Cooper?
Who the fuck is Andrew Tate, bro?
So Andrew Tate, he's real big. Well, he got banned from like YouTube and Twitter and all the social medias, right? So he's one of them men's men. Like he believes that men go out and get it, bring it home. The woman's, does her womanly duties in the house. And, if you're out there acting a fool as a lady, you're not really desirable to the average man. And everybody like got mad at him, blackballed him, canceled him or whatever.
Yeah, he's like one of them red pill, like money making guru dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I've never been on the internet before, but I'm probably finna get canceled too, because I'm with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was our guy, bro. He had us all hyped up for like 2 years, and then they put him in jail.
I mean, I'm not like against women having jobs and.
So definitely, he had a few exes, right? And these exes got mad, just like exes do. And
wait, is he rich?
yes, and
Okay.
he's got
Super.
penthouses all over the place. Romania, Dubai, like he's got
He has like
places
20, 25 supercars.
And so a couple of his ex-girlfriends
They're
got
hating.
together and they were like, hey, we're going to say that he sex trafficked us or he did this to us. And
Well, he also runs like not OnlyFans, but like that type of shit too. His own type of
Bro, you know that OnlyFans was actually built for like athletes and shit, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be for
Originally.
fans. Yeah,
It's
but
his directed to the bad side
what I'm
of
saying, but-
OnlyFans because they get a bad rap.
let us humans to our own demise, and that's what we're gonna come up with. Anything we can bring sex to,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Don't hate it.
You know,
It is
but
what it is.
so I think it's crazy because the last time he was, I guess, going between court and jail, he was like, I didn't kill myself. Like I'm not looking to kill myself. They're gonna kill me if something happens to me. It's the government or whatever. And then this last time, now he's on house arrest in his badass house, so he can have people over. He can get online. He can do all this, but he can't leave the house. And he said it again. He was like, "Look, they're probably gonna kill me."
yeah.
And I think that's so fucked up that's even like on the board. You know what I'm saying?
Well, once you get to a certain level of power, which he's at because he has so much followers and stuff, like especially with the younger generation, he has a lot of influence. So that's dangerous to government and
Yeah.
big corporation and shit like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, was dude physically harming people out here, or was he just like
No, he
pushing a masculine ideology out there?
yeah.
Pushing masculinity out and honestly helping a lot of younger kids that fat nerds like us, fucking having them getting in the gym and taking care of themselves and stuff. So really like very motivational and guy and shit.
I just seen this thing that had a whole bunch of big backlash on him. It was a video where he was saying, "Look, I don't care. It doesn't bother me if you're gay. It doesn't bother me if you're trans. Like, that's all you. What bothers me is whenever you try to push the agenda onto our children. Because obviously, if you're a gay man, you're not going to have children with your significant other if you're a lesbian or whatever. It's like, so if you plan on not procreating and making a child, then you have no right to go to other people's children and push your agenda onto them. And that was something that had a big backlash, and I agree
with that shit.
I agree with that in all walks of life.
Yeah.
If I have a child, which I do, it's not up to you, Kurt, or you, J10, to necessarily raise her. Or, I mean, if I ask you for help, great for the input. If I don't, I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's a ton of different ways to do it.
At the end of the day, that child is supposed to be getting what they learn and their knowledge and their experiences from the house that they're in, their home. So, like, if my daughter comes up to be like me or better than me because she learned from my mistakes, I'm doing good. You know what I mean? And me doing better or learning from my dad's mistakes, I'm doing good. But you could take your child right now, move to a certain part of the country, and or just taking your kid to school, they're going to be feeding this different narrative than what you have in your home.
Right.
And that's where I think it's getting crazy is that we don't have control of the knowledge that our kids are eating. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, our parents really didn't either, like as far as schools and stuff. I mean, you could go on about that too. You know, why didn't they teach taxes? Why didn't they teach you certain ways of...
But I'm talking about, like,
you know, surviving, you know, our parents didn't get to pick that. Our parents probably wanted us to learn about shit like that. They didn't get to pick that either.
I'm talking about more along the lines of, like, when they get to college and that the certain professor will be a liberal and pushing liberal agenda to your children, whether... That's
been happening forever.
Yeah, and see, because...
That's been happening for them. I mean, think about all the protests and stuff that colleges are really known for. They've always done that. Like, different colleges have always pushed certain agendas on children. I mean, that's just America.
Right. And what's crazy is maybe not the college level, but there is a way to protect your kids from that type of stuff, which would be homeschooling, which also, to me, is doing a lot of harm to them, because then once they get out there in the real world, it's going to be like, damn, now you see all this other shit that we've been hiding from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now you just got to deal with it.
Either one of y'all want me teaching y'all's kid?
Depends on what. Yeah.
Like, there's all the things
I trust you with my kid.
Yeah, but
every bit of me.
Okay,
but I've known you my whole life.
Yeah, but like, I don't trust me to like teach my kids to like be homeschooled.
But I get where you're coming with that.
Oh, not schooling wise, no.
But think about this: when we were in school, how many of our teachers, which I had some good teachers, but
that's great teachers.
I've had plenty of teachers that I wouldn't want teaching my kid either.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
I had some teachers that I just didn't like, and I wouldn't want to teach my kid, but probably were good teachers, you know?
Right.
Being as we were kids and
I just know we
immature in our own.
I had plenty of teachers that let me make it on grades and didn't teach me a goddamn thing. And, you know.
Yeah.
And let's do a segment on teachers you respected the most.
I don't have good enough memory to even tell you one of their names.
You got a teacher that you want to give a shout out to?
Bro, Miss Edwards from the 7th grade.
Real.
She was super nice, bro. She actually had like a lot of faith in me. She pushed me. And then like when I was in 8th grade, they put me in like pre-advanced placement classes, which by then I figured out what girls and weed were. So didn't really work out like it should have, but she saw something in me. And also Mr. Combs.
Mr. Combs was cool.
Mr. Combs, man, he took us to me and CJ, I think it was. Maybe CJ didn't go. But he took me to Sam Houston State, was trying to push me to go to college because he knew I was just going to show up and use my hands, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
So for me, it wasn't necessarily a teacher, but it was a principal that we got later on in our high school. It was Miss Peltier. You remember Miss Peltier?
Yeah, she helped get me kicked out of school.
Well, she helped me. She helped me
like,
make it.
Expelled.
I was gonna be expelled, and I was gonna be, another year in. I wasn't gonna make it. I wasn't gonna walk, and she helped me get into Pearland and actually graduate.
That's awesome.
I was going down a real bad path, not showing up 3, 4, 5 days a week. messing up. But
Yeah.
she used to be my brother and sister's principal at Pearland.
Yeah.
And whenever she found out who my brother and sister were, she kind of took a little liking to me, and she helped me out a lot. So shout out Miss Peltier.
Yeah, I have a teacher, Miss Ledbetter, that tried to help me out.
Hey.
I didn't.
I had Miss Ledbetter.
She tried to do a lot of stuff for me, but I didn't, you know.
She was real good people. She lived right there in Bay Cliff, too.
Yeah. Yeah, she was, I know that she's
a block from my old spot. She was good people. Hey, on a side note, CD was the candy man, bro.
Candy man, baby.
The candy man. This man walked around with an enormous lunchbox full of nothing but Capri Suns and Skittles, bro. He always had the purple tropical Skittles on deck for me.
You know, I try to keep
$1 a pop. This dude was making money in the school halls, bro.
Try to keep a little assortment on hand.
Got on his ass about it. Was like, you cannot do this anymore. This fool was making more money than the teachers, probably.
Yeah,
Sure.
I definitely met him between classes.
I wish I could make that easy money right now. It was.
I don't remember that teacher, but I had you in science.
Cash on game.
He was driving a Cadillac in high school, bro.
You know,
dropping me off home from school.
It's crazy though, just thinking about like the ambition I had. Like, I just wish I had that same ambition and like drive to just fucking do shit. You know what I mean? Like, I had an idea, I would fucking follow through with it, and I struggle with that lately. You know what I mean?
I think you're doing pretty good, dog.
I mean, you got a nice setup here. I mean, I know it's a shared custody, should I say, but it's nice.
We're trying to get something going, man. We're working on it.
You're doing good, man, and you need to get back in your music thing, man. I really like your music. I enjoy it. I think you're damn good at what you do.
Yeah, I love music, man. That's kind of why I struggle with trying to just push it a whole lot, is because I like doing it more for, you know, self-help reasons, you know, mental health and shit like that. And
maybe that's why you should do it more.
Yeah, true.
You know?
True that.
I mean, everybody that is surrounded or that you're surrounded by gives you nothing but good feedback. I guarantee it. And a lot of people that aren't even in your circle give you good feedback. I mean, everybody I know likes your music.
For sure.
And I know that.
And what's crazy is,
as long as I've known you, you've always had like spurts. You'll get on the music and then you'll get away from it. Like, it'll turn you off a little bit and then you'll get back on it. I think you just need to push.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back onto it, man. Well, I mean, I'm got more focus in on this YouTube thing right now, but definitely trying to mess with music still, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And Coop being locally famous, everybody that's ever been around Coop here's Curtis Davis.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Coop's number one, like, man, he'd make awesome fucking street team for somebody.
Yeah.
I need to be my own street team, bro.
For your own thing, bro. You need something.
I mean,
and
not necessarily just for me, because I don't want to just make it myself, bro. I want everybody to make it, you know?
So it's got to start with somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody got to fucking...
Hey, side note for everybody that catches our podcast and watches what we do. Everybody that knows about Coastal Savage, y'all remember CJ from House of Single Fathers? And we'd always talk about Coop being the third business partner on Coastal Savage. Coop is actually one of the brains and the bronze behind the brand. He pushed it all over Galveston County. Man.
Bro, San Leon ate up with Coastal Savage right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba Bow got that hat on all the time, bro. He's got one of every color, I swear.
Yeah, I drive down there to pick up cash, and I be thinking, you know, because I got the big Coastal Savage sticker on the truck, and I pull in there, I always see somebody, like, they'll look over at it, I'm like, oh, what are they looking at? And then I'll see they got the damn Coastal Savage on
they got shit. Coastal Savage on the barbershop window, or the glass in the barbershop mirror.
That's dope.
In Bay Cliff, bro. I mean,
yeah, I feel really good every time I go get a tattoo in Pasadena at Freedom Ink. All their little stations got Coastal Savage.
So we needed some Pressure House, at least some stickers for my guy.
They just go slap around everywhere.
Bro, for being on the road as much as I work out of town, bro, I'll be out there. Just in one little town. But I touch a lot of people. I know a lot of people.
We need to get on get you on your own podcast.
I wouldn't hate it.
You know, I know you were showing interest earlier in some, like, you know, motocross type stuff, content like that.
Man, I love Supercross. And like when we were talking earlier about the masculine dude, I was going to bring that up, but been watching these podcasts and these dudes. I mean, I watch it all the time. I do like the fantasy leagues for Supercross and motocross and.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fantasy football when you said that.
Nah, it's fantasy motocross. I do it every weekend.
Oh,
bro.
see, that's dope. That could be a whole podcast.
That is dope.
Yeah, so the people that put it on is a podcast that put the whole fantasy league
cool.
on. But then there's like
Little
spinoffs, like people that come in and they're like, these are my picks, and it's pretty cool. Like, I enjoy it. I've listened to it. It keeps me up to date on who I'm going to pick. Try to
if you
every
want to do
week
something
you
like
pick a
that,
new
man,
team.
I'd love to facilitate it for sure.
Yeah, man, we can check that out.
Definitely
I'm
something
down.
we can figure out through Zoom or whatever too. If you're out of town, you know.
Yeah, I could. I
Growing
mean,
up, who's your favorite dirt bike rider?
mine, bro. This dude died. They called him Bad Boy. His name was, I think, Evans, Tyler Evans, and dude was just ice cold, and he was a bully, and he was a badass. Tatted up, had his name across his back in like old English, known for just fucking people up. I think he like killed himself, so he's thrown off. But
No.
I liked him. But I mean, if there's like the goats, you know, that's Ricky Carmichael's the goat.
Pastrana.
Pastrana is insane. Dude's nuts. Now he does the Nitro Circus. He's made a complete living off of freestyle.
Oh yeah.
Then he's a gold medalist. Then he went to gold medal, rally car driving. Dude, anything he touches turns to gold.
So
He travels the country now, or the world.
who's the guy nowadays?
Who's the man now?
Yeah.
Right now it's Eli Tomac. He switched from Cary to Yamaha last year, and he won Supercross indoors and motocross outdoors. Then he went to the Motocross of Nations, where all the nations run. And he was a part of the 3-man team that brought it home for the U.S. too. So we whooped everybody.
Where's he from?
Colorado.
Colorado. There's nobody from Texas doing it up right now.
There's 2 guys from Texas that Bubba knows. One of them's name is Lane Shaw. These guys go out. So there's probably 50 to 60 people that'll go to a Supercross race to try to qualify. You'll race. And I mean, these dudes that don't qualify are professional riders and will smoke anybody at any local track anywhere you go. They're just cold.
Yeah.
But there's an elite few that make it. So there's 22 riders on the gate. You start out with 44. So 44 qualify. He qualifies sometimes. Lane Shaw does. And then
Right.
Curran Thurman, he's been doing the arena cross thing more than, but it's so hard to get in, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If you're not backed by like a huge factory team, you ain't making it.
See, man, you seem pretty goddamn knowledgeable on the subject.
Bro, I've been riding dirt bikes since I was 7.
Really?
I'm no good at it. I suck. Don't let me lie, but I love that shit. That's my passion.
Well, yeah, man. Y'all let us know, man. If we should put Coop on his own podcast. Get that going, man. I think that'd be a pretty good idea.
So, Coop.
Yeah.
So whenever you first start getting in the refineries and working all these hours and traveling and shit, you started out working pipe, right?
No, I started out doing concrete with Jake Richardson.
Oh yeah,
He
was
put
out
me
there
on
structural,
structure.
right?
Yeah, my first job was in DuPont. Let's see, first job I did, we chipped out some concrete, poured some back, and then sandblasted some, put some epoxy on it. My first plant job. Sucked.
And then you went to pipe. Then you went to
Well, then I went to compressors with CJ's dad, with Charles. Remember, I did that for a little while, relevant. We got in that nasty little, when we took our trip to jail
oh yeah,
together.
yeah, that wasn't good.
That wasn't good. That was when I was at Relevant, and then I went
If
to.
you'd have just let me fucking go, I wouldn't have went to jail. It'd just been you. But
bro,
oh
then
no,
you'd
I'm gonna
got-
drive off.
Then you got running, bro. Was trying to run. for
They
real.
wasn't gonna get me.
I tried to run too, but I tried to run with both of us in a truck with a flat tire and no hood. But
It's not a good idea, though.
Travis ended up getting me into piping,
And then right now you're into
flares,
flare.
combustion equipment.
So at all these jobs that you've done in the refineries and stuff, like what do you enjoy the most?
The paychecks, bro. What you mean?
No, I'm talking
I-
about the craft that you've gotten.
I like piping. I think piping's all right. I definitely don't like being the low man on the totem pole working my ass off, but the the combustion stuff has been good to me. I'm in a good position where I'm at. I think they're doing okay by me. I'm trying to do the best I can for them, considering it's me, but it's working out. I mean, I'm making a living. Last year, I finally got my little goal that I was set to try to make, and I got that, and I'm going to keep trying to work higher and higher until I ain't got to do it no more. I can start something else.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there forever.
That's the goal. What's the next move? I mean, I know you've at least thought about it.
I mean, right where I'm at now, I'm at a company I could retire at. I mean, I would like to say that I would stick it out that long, but time has said otherwise in other positions. But I'm also growing up a little bit and getting a little more mature within myself.
Right.
So as far as right now, I'm not going nowhere. Maybe do some more hats, do some Coastal Savage, try to get some tees out there, see if we can't grow this clothing brand again. When we were hitting it hard, I think we were doing good. We were putting our profits into the wrong places at the time. And we used it as like just side money instead of reinvesting like we should.
Growing pains.
Yeah. And I mean, we blew up quicker than we could. Overnight, I mean, we made a Coastal Savage Facebook page and it was huge in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Huge considering what we could produce.
Yeah.
But that's good. I mean, that's not the worst problem to have. There's definitely a lot worse problems to have.
When you have 3 partners that all work refinery work, that all have different schedules, that all live in different places, it's terrible.
Right.
Because our schedules conflict. So
yeah, and only 2 of us are good looking, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I know.
then we got CJ over there.
Then there's J10.
I would say me and you were good looking.
I'm just clowning, bro.
Damn.
That's not nice.
No, but man, I think that I don't see no reason why I couldn't jump back off. You know what I mean?
Bro, I have people ask me literally today for Coastal Savage.
So me and Kurt were looking at this stuff for the Pressure House merch. We could literally get a whole site going. People can order from there. They get the product or the merch, and we never have it in our hand. Not one time. They order it, it goes straight to them, and whatever. All we got to do is make the designs, the mock-ups, or whatever. They get online, they pick what they want, and they can buy it. It just won't be that hand-to-hand, because a lot of our customers were like local people, friends, family, friends of friends that we didn't know, but they knew of us from their, our people.
Right.
That we got to make those connections through the hand-to-hand swaps, you know what I mean?
Right, local fishermen that were friends of ours.
We'll still have to have merch on hand to hand out, but if we're on turnarounds, 712s, you're out of state, I'm on nights, or CJ's not here or whatever, they'll still have a way to get it, because I feel like that was our biggest downfall, is that when it did blow up, we were all on 712s, and we just couldn't get the people that were asking for it.
It's also a possibility to put yourself in a position where you can, create the product yourself. And
true.
That would take out a lot of the,
Here's the deal with that. If it was one person running the show, okay, just one of us that owned it, and we were making all the proceeds, right?
Right.
Then one of us, or, that person, once they got enough clientele and enough business, they could stop working or try to find a lower paying job closer to home or something. And they could go into production themselves, right? Maybe hire a helper and they could build this stuff. But you got to think, for us to grow that like that, one of us either has to start drawing a paycheck from the company and the other 2 paying to help, that person survive while we're in the plants getting it. Or we have to be able to supply 3 people's paychecks.
Yeah.
For us to all quit.
And for me to live.
That's a huge amount of money. We're talking over $500,000 easily.
Yeah, but I think I understand what you're saying.
Annually,
but
profit.
There's also, it's easy to get somebody else to do it for a lot cheaper than.
Like on the website.
Right. Like what you're saying, that's good. I'm cool with that. we really like. I bought a web domain name. I don't know if I still owe it from like GoDaddy or whatever. I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not real good at that stuff. The computer side of things. I know you're real technical compared to us.
Well, I
And
got
you even
Jake.
say you're not. You know.
Jake
Yeah.
was talking about making us a whole website and everything.
But I think I had like thecoastalsavage.com, which I thought was a pretty legit name. Like we were all good with that. We never got it going. We could get it going, especially without the hand to hand for when we are out of town. Man, we could have done very well, very fast.
Well, we could literally have a website up tonight if we just put some time into it.
Let's do it.
Ain't nothing but a thing, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, got
So-
money.
Well, with that being said, how far back, like, that you can remember as Coastal Savage, what is the meaning to you? Like, it's not just, oh, I got a boat and I live on the water. Like, there's got to be something that inside you feel deep that made you be like, hey, yeah, this is a brand I can stand on.
Bro, I've lived at the end of or on a street that had a paid fishing pier my entire life. I mean, Miss Barbara, I used to go to the fishing pier every day. She had a little shack set up as 18th Street Fishing Pier. It's like legendary. It's gone.
San Leon, Texas.
But I mean, I say legendary. It's legendary at home. Like it was known for
To
the best
us.
burgers and good people. Mr. Sykes owned it before Miss Barbara, and then Miss Barbara took it over when I was a kid, and she always called me Gator. Like she treated me like my family. On birthdays, she'd give me sodas and candies. I'd run bait for her, and I'm talking about like 7, 8 years old. She taught me how to scoop live bait and measure my quarts and pints, like everything, you know.
Yeah.
Fishing from a young age. I used to go to her little fishing tournaments. She would put on everything, man. I'm from the water.
Hey, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember it vividly because how stupid we were. But me, you, Ralph, Lil Bubba, and a couple other people, we used to get them cabbage heads,
Man,
jellyfish. Ralph would put on his dirt bike gear, and he would go like get a bundle of jellyfish in one circle, and we used to ride that ramp at the end of 18th Street on that second pier, and we'd ride our bikes
After
off
the
that
hurricane.
ramp into the cabbage jellyfish and get all stung up.
yeah,
What?
we had a legit,
Yeah, for real.
we had a legit ramp at the end of the pier, and an old beater bicycle, bro. That, I mean, there was a lot of crashes. A couple people could do backflips.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we was landing in jellyfish, squirting fucking stinging juice.
yeah,
all over.
and it wasn't really the cabbage heads as much as the man of wars, bro. Those
Yeah.
things in July, you done for, bro.
But I remember we used to go out and we'd see one, and like one of our friends would grab one and
We'd
like
have
lay it
wars.
across the other person's back or slap somebody in the face with a fucking jellyfish. And we
Yeah,
just
it's trash.
coming home with like welts all over us from getting stung by these jellyfish.
Tripping wild.
Pouring meat tenderizer on this because we're kids, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Makes sense.
I was on Facebook and I was talking to Jake last night. He had posted something and I was like, do you remember whenever we threw the whole bag of shrimp in that lady's convertible? She was driving down the highway and we just threw it because we were punk ass kids, bro.
It's fucked up.
It was bad. Like as an adult, if my kid does that, it's her ass, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't get caught though. We were all right.
Real.
But
That's wild.
yeah, man. So the Coastal Savage thing for me, the reason I asked you is because we all have a different way that we look at it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I remember my dad was a millwright like I am, but he worked turbine. So throughout the summertime, he would be off because he made shit ton of money for during turbine season. And my dad built a barge, and we would go out and drive pilings, make boat lifts, boat
Bulkheads.
houses, piers, bulkheads. And from the time I was a little kid to 13, 14, we were on the water every summer.
You even did that a little bit afterwards too.
Yeah, but I was the if they dropped a hammer, I had to jump in and go get it. Got barnacle cuts up and down my legs, underneath my feet. My dad told me, "Oh, that salt water gonna fix that shit." Just stay down in the water.
Oh, and it would.
And I remember one summer I made more money on that boat, on that barge, than my real dad or my mom made the entire year.
Nice.
And I was just out on the water enjoying that shit. And
Oh,
I've always felt like being out on the water, like on some Greek god shit, like being out in the water in the sun made me feel good, powerful, made me feel good. Like that's where I needed to be. You know what I mean? So that like Coastal Savage to me reminds me of me out there working with Vern, you know, getting it in, taking care of the family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's dope.
Man, that's good memories too.
Yeah.
Man, rest in peace to the old man. I miss him.
R.I.P. old man.
Sure.
Love you, Vern.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love the water. Everything about it, man. Like, it may be muddy, shitty Galveston water, but it's mine.
All right.
It's,
You know,
it's in your
I
veins.
love the bay. I love fishing. I don't really like the beach. I hate the beach kind of. I don't dislike the beach, but I hate the grittiness of
Yeah, I mean it's all right, but it's not. I don't know. I never really got the draw either.
I would rather be like on a bank that doesn't have all the sand,
Yeah, for sure.
or out on the boat, or a pier, or swimming in it. Just anything but the beach. Just because it's so dirty, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I hate the
But
feel of
all the pretty
grittiness.
bitches want to go sit on the beach and tan, and
Yeah.
so we got to go out there every now and then to
I mean, I understand the
So
beach
what?
make the pretty bitches.
for other people,
Yeah.
just not for me.
Yeah.
Like Veda's still like, Dad, can we go to the beach? I'm like, I can think of 100 other things I'd rather do.
I would much rather be like tubing behind a boat or out at the
all
jetties
day. The fuck
catching redfish and sharks, bro. That's where I'm
floating the river. Or something.
just chilling, drinking a beer and cruising like up the bayou or just around the bay. Like,
speaking of the tube, did you ever go tubing with Ralph back in the day?
bro, I've tubed with everybody.
But I don't like to with Ralph. Ralph, don't think I don't know that you used to throw me off that tube on purpose, bro. I know.
That is the point of tubing, bro.
Nah,
Whoever is
like
driving the
everybody
boat.
else would have you like in the middle. You can like, nah, he would
No.
cut, whew, launch you like, oh shit.
Yes, that's
And I
where
land-
it's at.
land in my face, fucking side, get fucked up.
Bro, I once rode a tube all the way from the Dickinson Bayou underneath the bridge at 146, all the way back around through the bayou, out into the bay and around San Leon to Eagle Point.
Really?
I hurt for like 3 days.
But the reason I say that,
We were flying, bro.
the reason I say he was trying to hurt me is because he used to get on like his 3-wheeler or 4-wheeler or something, and we would go find like little tight trucks or like the little remote control cars or a go-kart with no motor, and he'd tie it up to that fucking 3-wheeler and be like, hey, get on the back.
Bro, I was the first one always to be like, I'm getting on the back.
He'd sling me right. We hit a mailbox one time.
Oh.
He slung me into a mailbox, a wrought iron mailbox.
Bro, he broke his arm with me sitting on the front rack of the 4-wheeler trying to drive backwards in reverse. We launched, bro. He broke his whole
Oh
ass arm.
God damn.
Like,
Yeah,
we did
that's
some
the
dope
craziest motherfucker I know.
shit. Yeah, we had fun.
But
Yeah, man. We need to keep this Coastal Savage going, man. It's really kind of eating at me. It's something that I've regretted not following through with for a long time.
and that's really where I was getting at whenever I was asking you about everything you did in the refinery. Like, you brought up that you could retire where you're at, but you've taken so many steps, like stepping stones. Eventually, I've done 11 years of the same craft. Eventually, I want to call this a stepping stone into owning and running a legitimate business like Coastal Savage or this Pressure House stuff, and like being able to step away from it. Like,
Or-
I love it so much, I want to step away from it before I hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate my job. I enjoy the flare work. I mean, dude, who else gets to go 300, 400, 500 foot in the air and hang from a crane? Like, it's
Kurt,
pretty badass what I get to do. You know, it's
you want to do that?
I don't want to do that at all.
bro. I have the nicest office. Sometimes,
400 feet in the air.
bro, my office is amazing, bro. Like, I can see oil rigs offshore when I'm in Sabine Pass. You know.
Really?
Like, there's some good views. The work, I don't have to walk 10,000 miles like when I was a pipe fitter. Now I just get in the basket and it flies me to the work.
Really?
Yeah, your knee's bad. You couldn't get to the work anyway.
Bro, I've been getting to the work forever. And honestly, even with my bad leg, bro, everybody tells me to slow down. Like I walk fast, I limp fast. I mean, yeah, I mean, and my coworkers are like, we can tell how tired Coop is by how bad he's dragging that leg around.
Yeah.
Bro, I've gotten in turnarounds to where I'm literally dragging that thing behind me, bro. It can't keep up.
Hey,
But
so
it is what it is.
Coop's the only motherfucker I ever seen like getting bar fights and fights that won't like just get a good stance and like fight with you. No, that motherfucker launches up, he'll jump at you. You don't have to use his knees. He launches at you, whoop, fucking tear you up, holding on to you, latched on, fucking whooping on you.
Oh, well.
He's
I ain't shit, don't lie.
nah, I ain't lying about nothing.
We've had fun.
The fastest 2-piece I ever seen in the world from Cary Cooper.
Yeah.
And I seen it coming at me.
Man, you asked for that.
I did.
Last time at the house, bro, when I took your keys when we were drunk, he kept saying, hey. I'm like, no. He literally begged me to, bro, like 50 times. Then I hit him and he's like, you hit me. I'm like, bro. And then he still hates on me all the time for hitting him. I'm like, bro, Kurt was living with me at the time. And he's like, bro, he begged you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I've racked up a Cary Cooper bill. Like, if we ever like get fucking mad, like I get to hit him 4 times before he gets to react. But he's not gonna let it happen. He's gonna hit me. Like, one thing about Coop, dog, is if things start getting uncomfortable and like people start yelling, it looks like you're about to hit him. His natural reaction is 2-piece, pop, pop.
Yeah.
So I can never get the one up on him because if I get mad enough, like I have to get really mad before I hit Cooper. He's one of my best friends. So if I'm mad, boom, boom.
Bro, I'm 5'5" short with like a bum leg, bro. You think I got time to?
Yeah, you gotta get it while you can.
Be letting people whoop on me, bro? No.
Like,
I gotta at least have a fighting chance.
If emotions get high, he's hitting.
Bro, like CJ, 5'9", 5'10", half bodybuilder, bro. Built like Brock Lesnar's little nephew son.
Yeah.
Bro, if he can't whoop me, something wrong with him. So if we're gonna fight, I've got to get mine.
Yeah, for sure.
At least a couple.
For sure.
I want him to know at least I was there. I gotta act like I showed up, you know? Be like, oh man, that little busted lip that he got, you know, while I'm swelled up, I gotta at least give him a busted lip, let him know.
I was there.
You know, gotta feel me somewhere. Shit. Man, we don't gotta talk about all that. I don't.
You know.
Man, I've been trying to be a better person and
I've been saying that for a year.
not fighting as much. I've only been in like 2 scuffs in the last 4 in the last 6 months, maybe.
Oh God.
God damn.
You're too old for that shit.
Nah. Maybe the last year.
Boy got.
But before that, I went some years, bro, without nothing. You know, like
Boy got wrinkles around his eyes, still getting them fist fights. What?
bro, I'm 31. This is like supposed to be my golden years, bro. And here I am, like the worst shape of my life. I mean, maybe not my life, but my life until now.
I'm going through a midlife crisis, dog.
Oh. I gotta stop liking to eat so much, bro.
Oh, you ain't telling me shit. I already know.
Bro, I'm out here.
What'd you cook tonight, Curtis?
What did I cook? Oh, Philly cheesesteak.
Shit was good.
With the sauteed peppers, sauteed onions, the jalapeno ranch sauce, mushrooms, fucking. Goddamn, it's hard to eat good around Kurt.
For those of y'all that don't know, Kurt's a legit chef, bro.
Down in Texas Eats on Instagram. Bro.
We be eating it up,
He can cook.
Definitely ain't no shortage of food around here.
Nah, bro. He be doing shrimp and grits and
shrimp and grits is good too. I ain't had this shit in a while.
He does it all. He's a jack of all trades, master of 95% of them.
So, Kurt, out of music, the media stuff, the cooking, all the things that you've been like, that you show real love and interest to, what do you see yourself like hunkering down and like focusing on and taking to the next level? Because I know all these things you were like, this is what I'm going to do. At a certain point in your life, you're like, this is what it is.
Man, I like the YouTube stuff, man, the media stuff. That's what I kind of want to focus on, video editing and trying to create content and stuff like that. You know, we've been putting a lot of effort into doing, you know, right now I've been mostly focusing on like these React videos and stuff like that just because that's what I'm getting views on. But we're trying to really do more like IRL content, like out in the wild, going to the mall and doing videos and stuff like that. And I don't know, man, that's what I enjoy doing the most. That's what I really would hope to do.
What I like about that answer is because whether you're cooking or you're doing the music or whatever, you can automatically associate that with the media.
Right. Yeah.
Like you can do you can do a little cooking deal, take you a little YouTube video of that. You can do your music videos, all this, like you can turn it all into the media.
No, for sure.
And still do everything that you love, but incorporate it into the media.
100%.
So, I mean, that's...
Yeah. And we've done some cool stuff. We've done some really cool stuff that hasn't, never even got released. Like, that video we did with you, homeowners be like video and stuff like that. And it's like...
It's a dope video. Did you release the Hot Ones type video?
No, I'm still working on the edit, but it's pretty close to being done.
That's gonna be dope. We did a question type, wrong or right answer. Him and Cash had hot wings.
Ooh, I watched Hot Ones today with Theo.
They had 6 different levels, and
again,
Cash fucking drank a 2-liter bottle of cola, trying not to die.
Yeah. We were crying, bro. It was horrible.
This motherfucker, like
some hot.
He only missed like 2 questions, but he still ate all of his.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He even
let him go to waste.
Yeah.
He even accidentally skipped one of the not so hot ones and went straight to the hottest one on accident.
Trying to eat the not hot ones to calm his mouth down.
Yeah.
Chipper. But yeah, man, hopefully we get more into the IRL stuff. Man, that I was just thinking about it too, man, and I haven't seen nobody talk about it, so I want to bring it up, but just a few days ago, there was a YouTuber that he was doing a prank in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the prank was, you know what I mean? Because they didn't really say nothing about that. But I guess dude he was doing the prank on wasn't messing with it and shot him.
Did he die?
He didn't die, but...
well, that's a positive.
And he's still talking about doing them.
Yeah, he's still talking about doing them. And I was just thinking...
Bro, look at how big he's going to be after getting shot doing it, bro. He's going to be huge. This fool's going to make more money than he ever made.
Facts. And that's what we were talking about.
A hot one.
Is like, what would you do? Like,
some money.
Like if you got shot doing it, would that motivate you more to do it, or would that make you back off?
I might wear a bulletproof vest underneath next time, but
I feel like at that point you're like, well, shit, nothing can happen. The worst thing that can happen already happened, and I'm still good.
Well, that's like the guys that get in motorcycle crashes or dirt bike accidents or whatever. They get right back on it. You know what I'm saying?
Passion's passion, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's a passion of his, but it might be now. I mean,
I think it was.
Well, I've been expecting this, right? So I see these ones all the time where I'll be like, oh, somebody did that to me. Or they'll be like the ones where they throw up gang signs in LA and then the guys chase them down.
Yeah, but see, a lot of those are fake. This dude does real ones, and his aren't really that crazy. Like, he kind of just acts dumb. Usually the main one he does is like he'll go up to somebody in the store and he'll have his camera guy will be filming him, right? And he'll go to the people and be like, who's that guy filming? Why is that guy filming us? And he'll like pretend like he's beefing with the camera guy, you know what I'm saying?
Like, stop filming.
Like, it's not really, he doesn't even really prank the person. He just uses them as you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you still have to ask them if they can be in it at the end. Am I right?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, I think in certain states and stuff like that you do, but
okay.
Like in Texas.
And like the ones on campus and stuff, like if you're on like
if you're in public, you don't have to ask it.
If you're at a college or something that's not considered public, you would have to ask the college or something.
Or just afterwards when you're done, be like, hey, this is my YouTube channel. Are you cool if we use this content?
Right.
I want to say it is how it is like in California, I think.
Bro, in Cali, everything's thrown off.
Yeah.
But,
not hating on Cali, but I'm hating on Cali.
But man, we are running low on time.
Well, Cooper, we've enjoyed you coming here, dog, and it was good to hear from you on some business shit, Coastal Savage, because we haven't really got to talk on are we in it or are we not, together. So I'm glad to get that from you. and to hear a couple of your passions and what you're cool with. And Curtis, man, if you're down to do like dirt bike shit podcast,
sure, I'd love to.
Coop's got unlimited knowledge on that. We can get Bubba Chisholm in here, you know.
Bro, we can
Kyle
do some
Halter.
recaps. Bro, I could, if we really started doing it, I could probably get some local pros, or you know,
Yeah, like,
And see, like, I
some
like-
of those guys like Lane Shaw and stuff, you know, that are just privateers. If we could get some following and get it going, I could probably get them in here.
And see, I want to get
People that are
involved
out
with
there grinding.
because everything thus far that I've been involved with, I'm part of the creative and the like back end of it. You know what I mean? And I would
Yeah.
love to like not be involved, like not be on camera on a
yeah,
project.
just like set y'all up in here and then
Yeah.
be in the
and then
background.
put a lot more focus into editing and stuff like that. Like it give me more drive to like do the other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. Focus on the
Promoting it, putting it
Yeah.
online, doing all the editing and the thumbnails and stuff like that. Because sometimes, like after I record a video and then like I start doing that, it's like you start getting burnt out at some point. It's like, sometimes you just want to like, and not only that, I'm not even that fucking interesting. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I think you're very interesting.
I don't think I'm the most interesting.
Yeah, but
I'm
just-
having a great time.
just
doing this. This is my first
earlier
time
hearing
ever
you
doing-
talk about the dirt bikes and stuff. I don't know shit about dirt bikes, and I was like, oh damn, he
Yeah,
knows what
he
he's talking
put
about.
out a whole lot of information real
Yeah,
quick.
like that's entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I love that. Love fishing. I love Coastal Savage, bro. And I love you guys, man. Thank y'all for having me on.
Yeah, man.
Bubba.
Look, come back and fuck with us, or we'll get you going on your podcast, and definitely come back and do some more episodes on ours for sure.
Hell yeah.
But that being said, man, Pressure House Media,
Pressure House
Coastal
Media,
Savage.
Coastal Savage.
Peace.
we out.
Ay, all these diamonds look like water. Bitch, I'm swimming. Michael Phelps, smoking cook, but still professional. Some like Michael Phelps. All they gold around my neck. Bitch, I look like Michael Phelps. See, this pussy got this wet for you. You know just how I felt. I'm Michael Phelps. Bitch, I'm Michael Phelps.